It's such a pleasure to talk to you because, funny enough, I just finished watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like just a few months ago, just a complete binge of the series. And such an iconic show. Do you enjoy the show?
I loved it. Yeah. It's a great family to be amongst.
I know you had an opportunity to play Aunt Viv originally, and then you kind of passed on it, and then you had another opportunity show up. Did you have to audition for Aunt Viv the second time around, or did they already kind of have you in mind?
The first time, I would have had to audition.
Yeah.
The second time, I had to audition.
Right.
Against 200 other people. I am not of the status that they just say, okay, we need you for a series, darling. Just come play.
It was such a unique situation that you were in because here's an established, character now. How did you approach it? Were you thinking too much like, I got to make this character my own now, or I can't make it too different because people won't like it? Like, how did you approach that whole situation?
I got on a plane and I went to Los Angeles and I said, I've got a job.
Yeah. I got a paycheck.
There's no way I could have done anything that she had done. I don't have the same talents that she has.
Right.
I had to bring me to that character. And what I tried to do was make sure that I was comfortable as a member of that family. That's all I was concerned about, not, what I was going to be judged as.
Right.
I knew I would be judged as, oh my God, that's somebody different.
Right. Yeah.
And from there, it was up to the world, not me.
And thank God there wasn't like any kind of Twitter back then where you get that instant feedback and then you're just, doubting everything you're doing. Did you look at reviews after your first episode aired, or did you kind of just stay away from all that and just kept your head down and kept pushing on?
I can read the reviews. It doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
People are entitled to their opinions. I have opinions too. So they don't bother me. Good, bad reviews. It doesn't change what I bring to the work. I bring my professionalism. I bring my commitment to the character.
Yeah.
And I try to learn all the words. Hey.
Yeah. I wish I could do that. I get one bad review or somebody says something negative and I'm like, oh, I'm down for like a week. So I wish I had that ability.
It has nothing to do with you.
Right.
It really has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
That's somebody's vision of you that doesn't affect your life at all.
Right. No, that's exactly right. And that's something I have to learn. And I am learning as I progress through life, Now, I love the Fresh Prince reunion show you guys did. I watched it, no lie, probably 3 times with 3 different groups of people. Loved it. What was it like returning to that set all these years later?
Well, it was not quite the set. It was almost the set. But what was exciting and exhilarating and wonderful was being all in the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
We have been among each other since the show ended. We are all very good friends and we've been through weddings and births of babies and sadly a funeral, but we are very much a very close family.
Yeah.
And to have the opportunity to all get together at the same time was just remarkable. It was thrilling for us. And the way Will set it up, he kept us each in a separate hotel so we wouldn't reunionize before we got to set.
Those are real reactions when you're coming out on set, seeing each other for the first. Those are real reactions.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
That's awesome. I cried all 3 times watching it in certain moments. So
yes, I cry every time I watch it too.
What's your favorite Fresh Prince moment as far as like maybe shooting the show or an episode? Do you have something that you kind of think about from time to time that kind of sticks out from the rest?
Well, my favorite episode, of course, is my first.
Yeah.
Which I was just thrilled to be there. And it was my first opportunity to work before a live audience. And I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
All those 25 years of television I had done had all been shot film style.
Right.
So this was a new opportunity for me. And it got very comfortable very quickly. But when I look back at all of the episodes, the last one, of course, makes me cry. But the one that really tears at my heart is when Will's father comes back and then leaves again.
Yeah. I think I've watched that one a few times over the years, and every single time it hits you in a different way, especially as you get older. It kind of touches on different levels, So,
right.
Like I said, the show is so impactful. And then, you get the news that Bel-Air's coming out, and you're like, why are you at least when I saw the trailer, I kind of got excited, but at the same time, I'm like, why are you going to mess with the classic? And I started to have my doubts about it. What did you think when you heard the news that Bel-Air was coming out?
We heard the news at the reunion, and we got to meet the creator of that YouTube film that got Will's attention. And we were introduced to him, and I was very proud that they were going to take it in a dramatic direction.
Yeah.
There's no way you can reboot a series that is of its time and its place, which is 25 years ago.
Right.
There are a lot of sensibilities that are different. There are a lot of surrounding opportunities and instances that are so different now than they were back then. Why would we try to reboot that?
Right.
What they did was take the original Fish Out of Water series or concept and make it into a dramatic telling of the same story, basically.
Yeah.
But it's fabulous.
No, it is.
They did a great job.
I sat there, watched the trailer, and I'm like, oh no, they're going to miss it all up. You know how Hollywood does and this and that. And then part of you, though, is intrigued. And so I watched the first episode and when it came out. In fact, I started getting excited. The more I saw TV spots for it and things like that, I started getting more excited. And then I watch it and I was hooked. I'm so cheap. I don't want to pay $5 for Peacock or whatever it is. But it got me I was so hooked that I turned on my subscription right away, because I got to see what happens next. And the cast is phenomenal. The show's phenomenal. I just can't say enough good things about it. And I heard a little birdie told me that you're going to be guest starring on that show in the next week or two.
Yes, on the 24th. Yeah, I guess episode 9. I guess they're up to 7 now. So you've got 2 weeks to wait.
The penultimate, right? I think they're doing 10 episodes. So that's a right use of that word, right? Penultimate?
I like that.
Trying to make me sound smart.
Very learned.
Right.
Gosh.
Are you playing like Aunt Viv from like the Fresh Prince multiverse, or are you playing a totally different character? What's going on with your role?
I'm playing a different character.
Cool.
And with me on that episode is the woman who played Will's mother in the original show, Vernee Watson.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
So, yeah, it was awesome just being around the new cast and feeling iconic because they make you feel iconic.
Right. Yeah.
They're so excited about meeting us, and we were so excited about meeting them, and working with them was a dream. It was, I kind of christened Cassie, who plays the next Aunt Viv. I christened her Aunt Viv 3.0. I'm 2.0. She's 3.0.
I was going to ask because she does a great job as Aunt Viv, and I feel like she takes what you brought and the original Aunt Viv brought. I feel like she kind of honored both of your portrayals of Aunt Viv, and then sort of brings her own as well. And
she brought a great persona to that character. I really am impressed.
I am too. And I was wondering, did she hit you up at all? And did you give her any pointers on here's what I think, or did you just kind of let her do her thing?
I met her the day I shot, and that was about it.
That was it.
So
that was oh wow.
Not much time to give her any. She's already had a bunch of episodes under her belt.
Right.
But I did give all of them a note that I gave to Will way back when we were on the show. And it was something my husband told me years ago. He says, never let the successes go to your head and never let the failures go to your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And they appreciated that note and said, okay, we'll keep that in mind. And you know how young people want to be stars,
right?
But stars live and die.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a star because the audience says you're a star.
Yeah.
So, ride the wave, enjoy the highs, but get busy when they're the lows. Don't take them personally.
I interviewed the late, great Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock on Star Trek years and years ago. And one of the things he said he heard early in his career was greatness, or it's the work is the seeds of greatness, or something to that effect, of where it's really about the work more than just the pursuit of fame. Kind of takes you to where you need to go. I know I'm misquoting it, but essentially that's what I took out of that. And what you're saying too, that's, again, you can't let it go to your head because it's going to come and go. You just got to keep your head down and do the good work, right?
Do the business. Like Will has been doing the business. I've been so proud of him because when I first met him, he was about the business of show business.
Yeah.
And I thought that was brilliant. I'm married to a man who's very much about the business of show business and the images that one creates. And knowing that these images are never leaving the metasphere or the atmosphere or anywhere, you have to make sure that what you're portraying on the camera is something that you will feel good about in the long run. Because I try not to impinge on my integrity, but I'll play any character that has something to say.
Right. Can you go back and watch old Fresh Prince episodes, or are you kind of one of those people that don't like, hey, we recorded it, it's done, it's out there, I'm not watching it? I know a lot of people can't watch their own work. Are you like that?
I love it.
You do? That's great. That's so great.
I go way back and watch some of the old things that I was on and wonder, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, why are you shaking your head like that? Oh, but hey, it's on film. It's in the atmosphere now. It'll never go away.
That's right. Are you still close with anybody on the show?
Everybody.
Everybody. I met Tatiana actually years ago at a birthday party in Burbank. Didn't know it was Tatiana. I just remember thinking, this is such a nice person, you know, just a sweet person, very talented. It was at a karaoke bar. I hate karaoke. But she did a great job. And then find out, you know, as we leave that it's Tatiana. And I had her on the show last year, I think, and told her the whole situation. I thought I had discovered her. Meanwhile, I was the one being discovered, I guess. Everyone, you guys are so nice.
Everybody is so nice.
Yeah.
Everybody. And it's genuine familial feelings that we have for each other. It's a true love that we all share. And it's absolutely marvelous and very rare in Hollywood. So I'm really pleased that we have it.
Do you ever get tired of talking about Fresh Prince? You're more than just Aunt Viv. You know, you're an author, you're a seamstress, I found out. Do you still sew and make clothes and stuff like that?
Exactly.
You made that?
Oh, yeah. And I made those tote bags that are hanging there. I don't know if you could see those.
Yeah.
Go to my website. Look at all the things I've been doing.
Where do I go online to see that?
Daphne Maxwell-Reid.com.
And it has all your stuff. Perfect.
It has all my stuff, my books, my photographs, my cards that I make, the things that I sew, tell you a little bit about me. It's got my reels on there so you can see me singing with, who was I singing with? On one of the shows, Eve, I got to sing with Kelly from, don't get old. You might.
Hey, I'm already there. I can't remember anything half the time.
Kelly Williams.
Yeah, Kelly Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to sing with her. And people said, oh, we didn't know that you sang. I'm going, nobody asked me.
Yeah, you're more than just Aunt Viv. That should be the name of your next book. I'm more than just Aunt Viv.
That's a title, and I'm starting my memoir, so maybe I'll use that title.
Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to read it. Such great advice. I enjoyed talking to you. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to see you on Bel-Air. That's going to be incredible.
Oh, yeah. Don't blink. It ain't long.
Hey, as long as the check clears, right? That's all that matters.
Done.
Right.
All righty. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank you so much.